Yeah, that is really amazing.
Oh, we're gonna have painting sessions.
Yeah. Yeah. So this was my answer, like that I wrote this morning. I said, I am ready to release, like thinking of you. I'm ready to release thought patterns and beliefs based in fear. I release worry, doubt, paranoia. That is what I was, and that's what you brought to me. Of shit, like reminding me like that. There's no need to be paranoid. And like I've noticed ever since like I was attacked with that, like I've been thinking like I've been paranoid. And like I get to points where I'm also like, was something like why? Because I also believe like this is all a mirror. So how did I attract that? And like I'll think about that, but then like I don't want to get into like deep holes of like, oh, it was my fault. Like no.
But question everything without attaching yourself to it, without identifying to what you learned. Because you very much so attracted that, but it could have been to see how strong you were in that situation. Because for you to yell back at that motherfucker when he is trying to strip you of your power is so powerful. When you told me that, you were like, and I was like, girl, what? I fucking love that. So that very much so, go back in your mind, time travel, and make that an empowering situation, because that was powerful. You were not a victim, you were not weak. You actually stood up in your power and was like, you're not about to make me small just because you don't know who you are. You're not gonna instill fear in me.
What? Yeah. And like, I'm just really grateful. I'm really grateful.
It's okay. I am just sweating too. It is okay. It's okay. Like, yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And so I sat here and I was like, that was really something that, because I like this whole past year I released worry, doubt, I released fear. So this past year it has been my learning chapter of like seeing the dualities of love and fear. Seeing that, like observing that, oh, I've been living in fear, constant fear and scarcity and lack. And I can shift it to love at any moment. And so, like one of the practices to apply this is like this past year, I've been making a point to never rush. Like,
Never rush?
Yeah, no rushing.
Like I get there when I get there.
Yeah. But then I got into like points where I would like be really lackadaisical and like not actually get to places. And then I started thinking like, wait, like I don't have to rush, but that doesn't mean I can't hustle. And hustle is like kind of rushing, but it comes from a love vibration.
Does hustle?
Cause think about it, like,
Because I hate the word hustle. And so I'm trying to hear,
Okay.
I want to hear your perspective.
So I hear it as like, okay, so when you say rush, like, all right, let's get it, like rush. It's more like, oh, like that's how I see rushing. Hustling is like, okay, I gotta get there at this time. All right.
So how about we change that into being intentional?
Yes.
How about we change
Okay.
that to being intentional? Because when I hear hustle, it always triggers me back into hustle culture, and it's a way of speeding up a process that naturally has to unfold in the way that it needs to. So why are you hustling?
Okay. I hear you. So
Hustle is like
rushing from or hustling from a rush based, and how I saw it, because like language is so strange, right? So I'm glad that we're saying this, because like how I saw it was like, I remember using the word hustle like in like sports practice. Of hustle, like get the play, and it would be strategically minded, like intentional. And so exactly, thank you for saying that, because because words mean different things to
different people, because oh my god, that's why I couldn't do it in LA. It's such a hustle culture. Nobody is ever stopping and being present. Everybody is trying to survive because the rent is so damn expensive, the groceries are so expensive, everything is just so expensive that you have to have like 18 different jobs to survive out there unless you already come from money or something, because the rent is just keep going up. Like they increase the minimum wage, but it doesn't equate to what they're having to live by. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I can't do this, especially coming after quarantine and me not working for 2 years and realizing that I'm most fulfilled when I'm in not peace, because we know peace is peace, but peace is pieces, but coming from a place of harmony, where I'm not in one extreme or the other. I am in a place of just balance, and that's what I want. I want to experience the highs, and of course you experience the lows, but I always want my state of my predominant energy to be the place of neutrality, where I feel is where you have the God's eye view, where you can overlook and overstand everything and not becoming
Beyond duality.
yes,
Yeah. In the oneness of it all.
yes,
Because I feel like, to add on to what you're saying, is like, I feel in this human experience, like, we're humans, we're dwelling in this 3D space.
Mhm.
Like, just like we were saying, these props, like, oh, I like that wardrobe, like, that wardrobe is what I was liking, like, but how I see it is like, okay, we're also here to experience, like, the inner world of feelings and, like, the duality between good and bad. And, like, I don't know, it's just crazy.
and overstanding that it's just energy anyways.
Yeah, like, it's
Like-
just what?
And so like what I'm also seeing, like the toxic spiritual people, is like they'll be like, you don't need to feel those negative emotions, just analyze it and let it go. But sometimes you do, because it came for a reason. You have to understand why you felt that way, and then you can identify where it's coming from, where it's sitting in your body, because that's where that self-awareness comes in. When I'm being self-aware and I realize like I had a block somewhere, and I really become intentional, I can feel it in my body and I can let it go. Because energy is supposed to be in flow. Energy is supposed to be in and out. You're not supposed to become that thing. And then when you attach too much to it is when it gets stuck into you, and that's where you have trauma, right? Because you have that experience that was similar to that past experience, but it's not the same as that one, but for some reason you're triggered now. For some reason you feel emotionally triggered, whether it's good or bad. But that's because when it happened the first time, you attach yourself to it instead of letting it come to you like the waves it's supposed to, for you to experience it and let it go. To have the consciousness to be like, oh, that's what it's like when this situation happened. Either I accept or I don't, or I like this or I don't, and then let it go, because you're not those things. You're not your thoughts. We're not this voice. We're not this body. We are just the awareness that is able to experience it all. And it's just like too many times we are identifying with that thing and making a whole freaking personality around it. Like, I'm the victim of this, or I'm the whatever the fuck. You are what you say you are. Is it feeding you? Is it growing you? Is it taking away from you? Is it stripping you? What is it? Because your power lies in the I am. It's been so wild.
Period. Wow.
I love that you're also writing in the dotted book. I always get so like scared of these because I'm just like, it's no line. Like, I like to be able to put, but then I like that you get the freedom to like draw or make it bigger if you wanted to. That's
I like the dotted a lot because you can't, like, you have some guidance, but then you don't have too much. But then also you have like extra, because like you can also like create your own, like, I don't know. I noticed that we're very Capricorn. Like we couldn't have done that.
I love it.
Okay. I am divinely protected and guided, and I choose to walk on earth and beyond as such. I am so grateful for another amazing day on earth in this life. I am grateful for clear sight, clarity. I am grateful for prosperous abundance and miracles that I magnetize towards me. I am blessed beyond belief. I am so grateful. I stand in love, expansive, all-encompassing love.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Oh, I'm here for it.
Thank you.
That deserves some snap.
No!
Yeah. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of us. You kidding?
Yeah. Yeah. Because that shit is crazy. When you experience a thing, it lets you know that you can definitely experience it again, but you've also experienced it and you don't need to. Because that's what life is, right? I feel like the consciousness and the reason why we have different versions of ourselves and different versions of each other. Ooh, my phone's about to die. Is because the God self, the source, wanted to see all the different ways it can be. So if you already experienced something, it doesn't mean it has to repeat it unless you want to. You already experienced that thing. And you can experience similar things, better things moving forward if you want to. But now you know that it's possible. You should know that anything is possible. Now, what are you going to tune yourself to?
Right?
So I'm so glad we are stepping out of scarcity. We're stepping out of fear. What is that? That's out of our vocabulary. That's out of our energy. That's out of our essence. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
We're talking about prosperity,
Yeah.
love,
Uh-huh.
joy,
Uh-huh.
abundance,
Woohoo!
fulfillment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what we're on. That's what we are. We have the capacity to be anything else. But what we are channeling and what we are conduits for is all that goodness. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You wanna check out the gym?
Yeah, let's do it. Bring me a work. You are crazy!
We're gonna check out the gym. Did you really?
Yes.
Hey,
It was
cutie.
that crazy car.
You sound good. Banging. Okay?
Yes.
Banging.
We're not playing around.
No games.
We're not playing. So grateful.
No, seriously. Look at this. With the spicy cilantro sauce. The cilantro sauce and the spicy sauce.
And it's going to nourish ourselves. Nourishing ourselves.
Nourishing our bodies for real. All of us. Alright, about to eat. A way to make sure that I remember you is to put me onto some good ass food. Like if you could put me onto a good ass restaurant, you could put me onto something like that I might definitely go to after regardless of we going together or our friendship. Yeah. You gonna get remembered because I'm gonna be like, oh, this place. She put me on. Y'all. Today was the most random day. We were actually supposed to go audition somewhere. But I think that's just like another sign from the universe telling me to bet on myself and do exactly what it is that I want to do. And not what I feel I have to do. Because there's nothing that you actually have to do. It's either in alignment or it's not. Ain't that a word? Oh. All right, so come hither. Fly. Yeah, this is the thumbnail.
Oh yes. Super delicious.
So good, so fresh, so delicious.
Super casual, but also
Super cold.
super cool. Convenient.
Convenient. Quick.
Quick.
Friendly.
Friendly. Delicious. Fresh.
Delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
And flavor. So much flavor.
Are you kidding me?
So much flavor. I mean,
Like, do you want a balanced diet or what?
melting on my tongue.
Like, and the sauces?
Sauces. The saucy sauce?
Yeah.
You need to get you one of these.
Yeah.
Superior. Yeah.
Whoa!
North Carolina. Yeah, get it together. Why is it cold, North Carolina? Get it together. I remember the first year I moved out here. In summer, it felt like summertime on Christmas Day. I was outside riding my bike. What happened? Get it together. And to close this little vlog out, or whatever these things are, me capturing these moments, I realized that I'm only as limited as I think I am. And so, I choose to be limitless. See you next time.